What is going on, guys? It's Apollo1, and today we're going to be watching another class setup on Call of Duty Ghost. This is another gun that I have found that works really, really well. A great gun. Honestly, it probably sounds like the most badass gun Call of Duty has ever made. Like the way the gun actually sounds when you shoot it. It's like, it literally sounds like a turret. It's like, poo, 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 poo. That's a bad imitation, but it's a really cool sounding gun. I love the way it sounds. I love the iron sights on this gun. It's a very powerful gun, a very low recoil gun, a very accurate gun, and the damage is fairly good. It's not the best. There have been some situations that I've been in where I would think like, oh, that should have killed them, but overall the damage is very, very good. There's just some situations where it's kind of like, oh wow, that's kind of weird. How did it not kill him? But overall, this gun is very good. Now, this gun that we're going to be looking at is the LSAT. It's an LMG, and we've seen this gun in the previous Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And Black Ops 2, as you guys know, the target finder, along with this gun, was very good. And you can't put a target finder on it this time, but you can use the iron sights. The iron sights are very good. The gun's very good. And I'm going to be showing you the best class setup that I've found for myself when using this gun. Right now, you're probably watching some clips. Just little clips, rampages that I've gone on with this gun. I haven't got a chem strike with this gun yet, but I have gone on some nice little streaks and tears with it. I like it. I haven't used it too much, but as soon as I just started using it, I was like, we gotta make a class setup. We gotta get people informed about this gun because it's very good, very effective. And let's get right into it. Alright. So, here's the LSAT. And as you can see, it's an LMG. The accuracy, just ignore the little green additions onto the weapon stats. But as you can see, there's the accuracy, which is very good. Like I said, the damage isn't too high, but it's not too bad. It's not horrific, but it's definitely not extremely high. The range is very good. The fire rate's very good. The mobility is not too bad. But the accuracy, that's the thing. It literally has no recoil, so if you are a player that can't really adjust to recoil too much, then use this gun because it is phenomenal. And I'm going to be showing you how to use this gun and make it into an assault rifle, kind of. Make it a little more mobile and make it a little more usable and not feel so slow when using it. Alright, but first let's start with the attachments on this gun. Now, yes, it already has a very good accuracy, but if you throw on the foregrip, it literally makes this gun a laser, just like the chainsaw is, but this time you can aim in. It actually has an iron sight, and it's very good. I love using the foregrip on it. As you can see, I haven't really used anything else, just because I know this kind of stuff is useful. I mean, not useful at all. And then I threw on the muzzle brake. Now, I do want to talk about the barrel that I have on it. I did try out the silencer, and I don't know. I don't like to be seen on the radar. That's the thing. I do not like to be seen on the radar. And I tried the silencer out first, and I wasn't finding much luck. You know, especially in those longer ranges, when I saw people across the map, I wanted to pick them off, and I shot at them, and it really wouldn't do anything. It would, like, you know, hit them 3-4 times, and they wouldn't die. They'd just run away. And sometimes I'd get lucky and they'd kill them, but I don't know, I just didn't find too much consistency in those longer range gunfights, and I just couldn't take it. And so what I decided to do is make this class more of a rampage kind of class, just a class where I just want to go all out, just rush in there and just kill the enemies. Yeah, they'll know where I am, but I'll just tear them up. And that's what encouraged me to use the muzzle brake, and the muzzle brake increases the damage at longer range. And like I said earlier, the damage isn't the best on this gun, so if you can increase that damage, especially at those longer ranges, it's going to become a very, very powerful gun, especially with that low recoil added onto it. So this is a very good, very effective setup. I haven't tried any of the red dot sights because the iron sight is absolutely incredible. It's basically like a red dot sight already. It actually has like a very small circle that you can see through, like a red dot sight, so it's very good. Definitely try it out. And then the perk setup. Like you guys know, I never use secondaries, and you know, if once you play more Call of Duty, get more used to the game, you're gonna realize that secondaries aren't that great. You don't really want to use them, especially on Call of Duty Ghost where the maps are so gigantic. Now, I mean, you could always use a launcher if you're using that kind of stuff, but handguns, don't really want to use. I just personally want to keep it at none. Lethal and tactical, don't find them too useful, don't really use them. That's why I can use tons of perks, and that's the key. That is the key to Call of Duty Ghost. And as you can see, I have Ready Up, which allows that big, huge LMG to rise up after running, get on target very fast and very effective, be able to take out the enemy faster. Sleight of Hand, as you guys know, LMGs take a long time to reload. Sleight of Hand is an absolute must. You gotta have it on there right off the bats, because the gun just takes forever to reload. And Scavenger. Now, I believe you start out with 2 rounds of 100, or 2 magazines of 100 rounds, and you know that's you can deal with that. You know, I like to start with Scavenger right off the bat just because I like to be able to pick off ammo. I do not like running out of ammo. That's a big no-no for me. So I like to put on the Scavenger, but you could always change it around, put agility on because, you know, it is an LMG, and if you want to, right off the bat, want to run around faster, then throw on agility. But I'm going to stick with Scavenger, but you can definitely always check out agility, and that could probably work well for you too. And then for my last 2 perks, I have Quick Draw, which is very, very, very powerful. Please. These actually, right here, guys, I'm going to tell you a secret. These 2 perks are the most important perks for this gun. And just trust me, Quick Draw, you'll realize that with LMGs, when you aim in, it's fairly slow. Throw Quick Draw on, it aims in like an assault rifle with Quick Draw on an assault rifle. It's very fast, it's very good. You'll be able to get on target faster, take the enemy out very fast, because the LMGs do have extra damage. And especially with the attachments we have on this gun, it's going to be able to take them out fast. And then Stalker is so amazing. You do not want to use an LMG without Stalker unless you're a very slow-paced player and kind of like sit in areas and kind of don't really move. But if you move around when you're kind of like, when you see an enemy, you want to like be able to shoot them, and then you want to move your character as the guy moves. As the enemy moves, you want to move your character with the flow of the way they're moving, and Stalker allows you to do that. It allows you to do it very effectively, and especially with this LMG, it is amazing. You want to try it out. And then with the strike package, you know, this, like I said, this is always up to you. You can really use whatever you'd like, but Specialist, if you guys want to know what to use for Specialist, what I'm using is Off the Grid because I don't want to be seen. The thing is, if I don't have a silencer, it doesn't make too much sense, but it can still be useful, and especially, you know, if you're not shooting and you're running around the enemy, you can kind of flank, you can get back there without them knowing. So honestly, I'm going to keep it on there, but you could always try using, like, Focus. You could always try using Amplify. Those are both great perks as well, but I'm going to stick with this one. So my Specialist bonus is at 12 points, and that's kind of high, or 12 kills. That's kind of high, but it's not too bad. I have, actually, no, I'm going to change this around. No, this is bad. I don't know why I was using that. Let's use, actually, I'm going to want to use On the Go, because I like to move around. I want to have Focus, definitely. I want to have Amplify, because I want to know where those enemies are coming from. And let's see. Do I want to use Hardline? If I'm going for Chem Strikes, I'm going to use Hardline, but if not, actually, no, this is what we're going to do. Let's see. I'm going to have to go with taking no falling damage, probably. Honestly, you're kind of left with these, like, perks right here, and they're kind of useless. You could always use Gambler, and you could always get some really good perk out here that could help you out, or something like, you know, something out here. But you're taking a risk. I mean, actually, since these are so useless, you know, taking no damage from falling can help you sometimes, but as long as you don't fall off, you're going to be fine. So if you use Gambler, you'll be able to get maybe a chance of getting one of these good perks. You know, the chance of getting one of these 4 out of compared to everything else is very slim, so I would go with that, actually. Gambler is probably the way to go. And that's my class setup for the LSAT, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. You know, this gun is very powerful. A lot of people aren't really using the LMGs, and they're actually very strong. And I'd highly recommend them. So if you did use this class setup, let me know. I would love to know if it worked for you. It's been Apollo 1, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy this video, and I will talk to you guys later.